Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Banana Wisdom. I'm Janine, and today I want to talk about how I healed my frozen shoulder naturally without the use of drugs like painkillers and anti-inflammatories, without special injections, and without having to go to some shoulder clinic that charges $5,000. I looked into all those options and they just didn't feel right for me, and so I'm just going to get into telling you the history, when my frozen shoulder started and when it got really bad, and how the healing process went. Yeah, so my left shoulder has had limited range of motion for quite a while now. I'm guessing it's 6 years. That's kind of when it came to light. I think it was longer than that, but it was just something I lived with. And I think it was about 6 years ago that I started seeing a personal trainer, and I realized I couldn't do some of the exercises because it was hurting, and I could only go so far with my arm. So that's when he sent me to a chiropractor to get my shoulder worked on, which I did. I think I did about 7 or so sessions, and it really didn't do anything for me. So anyways, January 2nd, 2014, I woke up with frozen shoulder, and my arm was stuck, literally like that, because my shoulder was stuck. So I could not move more than about an inch, and it was extremely painful. Made it difficult to sleep. I couldn't wash my hair properly. I would be like this, trying to wash my hair. So I learned to wash my hair with one hand, go to the bathroom and getting dressed, brushing my teeth. Well, I do one hand brushing my teeth anyway, but all that stuff. So from January to March 2014, I spent a lot of money and a lot of time trying to fix this because I needed to be able to work, and I still worked. I think I was off for a few days because I was in so much pain. So I started physiotherapy, and I actually found that made things worse. Then I went and saw my chiropractor, which usually solves a lot of problems, but it just wasn't letting up. And then my coworker recommended an acupuncturist that is a traditional Chinese medicine doctor, as well as acupuncturist, and he came highly recommended. He's very busy, and he never advertises, so that's got to tell you something. But yeah, he was very good, and after one session with him, I came out of his office being able to go to about there, and I wasn't in as much pain. So after a little while with the acupuncturist, I basically reached a point where it just wouldn't go any further. It just basically went back to what it was before January, so it was back to the normal, what it had been for the last 7 years. So I got up to about here. And right now I'm going to show you some video footage from last November 2014. This video footage will show you how my range of motion has been for the last 7 or so years. So when you watch my shoulder moving in this video, you can see that the whole thing moves with my arm. So it just basically means that my shoulder socket is stuck somewhere, so it doesn't actually move around like it's supposed to. It's supposed to be able to move around like that. You know, when you move around, move your arm up and down, back, forth. It's supposed to move around like that, and instead it's like stuck. It's almost like it's glued in there. So. Alright, so I was really inspired by Banana Blondie 108. You can find her here on YouTube and Instagram. I'll link her info below. And yeah, so basically I decided to do a 28-day yoga challenge in February. So I'm going to show you a couple of pictures from the end of that month. I'll just throw in a couple photos here, and so you can see that I made a little bit of progress. I had a higher range of motion on my arm. I could go above my shoulder height. Yeah, so it was good. I've seen some progress. And then between March, April, May, yeah, I did a little bit of yoga here and there. I kind of got back to my old ways. I wasn't doing it every day, but I definitely was doing it more than I used to. So, and then June came along, and I decided in June I would do another challenge where I do yoga every day for 30 days. So, and now I'm going to show you the results of 30 days of yoga in June, and yeah, I'm going to compare that to the video footage in November, since that's the only video footage I have of my range of motion. So as you can see, I have full range of motion on my shoulder. And then I'm going to show you from the side, just from moving my arm forward, which for the longest time I could only go about there. No problem. I'll show you my back. Where I can reach. About there. So yeah, as you can see, yoga has helped a lot in my progress, and I would say acupuncture and yoga were the two best things I ever did for my shoulder. And of course, a vegan diet helps keep inflammation down and helps the healing process. So I'm very happy with the results I've made, and this is just more reason for me to continue doing my yoga practice every day. So there you have it. That's how I healed my frozen shoulder. A combination of acupuncture, a vegan diet, and yoga. Alright, thank you so much for listening, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with anybody you feel this might be helpful for. Alright, see you next time. Bye!